Good morning and welcome to this Illini Central Sports Network broadcast. We're getting ready to bring you the game live between our Lady Cougars and the Pawnee Lady Indians. But first, we are going to honor our two seniors, Chloe Dom and Reese Markley. So we're getting ready for that. We'll bring that to you live here in a minute. We're going to turn the mic off, and we'll be back in a second. So if you've tuned in this morning from Illini Central, we're going to honor the girls first, and then we'll get to warm-ups, and we'll be ready to go. So good morning. Glad to have you with us, and we'll be back audio-wise in a second.
Chloe is the daughter of Randy Dom and Darren Allen. Chloe has been a part of the basketball program for 4 years. Her favorite basketball memory is also the overtime buzzer beater win against West Central in the Beardstown Lady Tiger Classic. After high school, Chloe plans to attend Blackhawk College to play basketball and pursue a career as a surgical technologist. Chloe would like to thank Coach Bunner and Coach Clark for always pushing me to do my best, her parents for always being there and supporting me over the years, and her teammates for always being there for a good laugh. Earlier this season, Chloe tied the record for rebounds in a single game with 21 against Riverton. And by the end of this year, Chloe will have her name tied to at least 7 individual records and 9 team records. Chloe has received 6 All Conference awards and 2 News Gazette All-State honorable mentions. Quite simply, Chloe will go down as one of the greatest basketball players in Illini Central girls basketball history. Let's have one more applause for senior Chloe Dom. Thank you, seniors, and thank you, parents, for your time, your sacrifice, and your loyalty to the Illini Central girls basketball program. You are forever a part of the Illini Central girls basketball family. Let's give our seniors one more round.
After they walk off. Like Coach Clark said, Coach Clark, our assistant coach, did the PA part of that. Both of these girls have had great careers at Illini Central and played a big part in our program and where our program's at currently. We have 7 girls on the team this year. We've spent the last 2 or 3 years with not more than maybe 6 girls at a time. And I tweeted something out last Saturday about, as a coach myself, on my coaching Twitter, I made the comment that sometimes it's not about winning, it's about holding onto the rope. And these 2 girls have done that for Illini Central. They've had success, we've had success during their careers, but they've never given up on the program when it looked like we went into summers not knowing if we're going to have enough kids to have a team. So I want to thank those 2 girls for the role they've played in Illini Central Lady Cougars basketball and our ability to continue to have a program, and the fact we have 5 freshmen that are doing great this year, and I personally am the the junior high coach for the girls, and I currently have 21 girls signed up to play middle school girls basketball. It's a testament to the girls that didn't let go of the rope, and we're getting that program headed in the right direction. So thank you to Reese and thank you to Chloe for all you've done for Illini Central. So we're gonna put it on mute now because Coach Bunner likes to play his music really loud, and YouTube doesn't like it when you do that with copyrighted music. So we're gonna mute it, and I'll be back for starting lineups, national anthem, all that. Glad that you're with us on this beautiful beautiful February Saturday morning, and we'll be back to bring you some basketball in a minute. we're back. Got some headphones on today to make sure I can hear how loud it is for you. I don't want to blast you out of the gym this morning. We'll take a quick look at the rosters for both teams. Here's the roster for the Pawnee Lady Indians. And then the roster for our Illini Central Lady Cougars. Never realized how much the sound in this gym, I've coached in this gym many times, it echoes, so between the basketballs bouncing and the music and my voice, it's a little loud, but once the music goes down, it'll get a little bit better. So there's the roster for Illini Central. This Illini Central Sports Network broadcast is brought to you by our good friend Lance Giesler at Laughlin Cunningham Insurance Agency in Mason City. You see Lance's number there on the phone. Lance graduated from Illini Central. As I say every broadcast, he's the son of late great John Giesler, who coached at Illini Central and I was his assistant for 6 years. Lance has been a supporter of Illini Central sports his whole life, the time since he's been in Mason City, and he's supported us through this season of having to broadcast every single sporting event, whether it be junior high or high school. We wouldn't be able to do this over here in Easton if it wasn't for his support. So we appreciate Lance for all he does, and if you need any insurance advice or you want to look into changing, Lance is the guy. So give Lance or Nikki or Kayla a call there at Laughlin Cunningham Insurance in Mason City. So we want to thank them as well. So as we're getting about a minute 15 to go on the clock, we'll be ready to start. We'll have the national anthem and then starting lineups, and then we'll get going. The 10 and the 20 on your screen are the numbers of the two girls that we just honored for senior morning. So we're going to have the national anthem here, and then we'll be right back. As you can hear right there from the official bouncing the balls, we get ready to go. It is a very echoey gym in here. So we're going to get ready. I guess we're not going to do starting lineups, maybe? Can't remember if we've been doing that or not. Have we not been doing starting lineups? We haven't been doing starting lineups. So once the girls hit the court, I'll let you know who we've got on the court. having a name that is easily mispronounced. I went over and spoke with head coach Hamilton from Pawnee to make sure I get the girls' names pronounced right. So for Pawnee, so hopefully I'll be able to pull that off. So on the court to start for Pawnee is number 34 Ellie Clark, number 5 Abby Specht. Looks like number 20, that's Sarah Olson, 22 Morgan Langheim, and number 44 Maya Rodriguez. So those are the 5 on the court to start for Pawnee. One thing about not having a jump ball is I can't get that stuff to you quicker. Number 20, Sarah Olson was fouled, and she'll shoot 2 free throws. Fouled on a shot, she misses the first. Sorry, I seem to be having some technical difficulty there. I got it. Sorry about that. Not sure what happened. It's been that kind of morning. There we go. I bit off a little more than I could chew this morning in terms of trying to get ready for this game, doing it by myself. So I apologize for that error, but now we got the score up in the corner. So you can see the picture-in-picture of the actual score and time going on. We're still scoreless here early with 6:35 to go. Chloe Dom drives, shoots a little runner in the lane, and it goes. Illini Central takes the lead 2-0. Number 44, Maya Rodriguez, takes a shot. She misses. Rebound down to Madison Casavicius for the Cougars. She gives it to Chloe Dom, who heads the other direction with it. Chloe drives, shoots a little runner in the lane. It's off. Rebound down to Rodriguez. She gives the ball to Specht. Abby Specht will bring it up for the Pawnee Lady Indians. Illini Central in their 1-3-1 defense. Down to the corner to number 22, Morgan Langheim. She tries to step through the trap and gets called for a travel. Dom brings the ball up for the Cougars. She gives it to Casavicius on the left wing with it. Casavicius cuts Megan Hughes, sorry, getting ready to coach. Madison Hughes throws it. It gets tipped out of bounds. It'll be Illini Central basketball. Inbound to Lana Schaefer. Over to Dom. Dom goes up strong in the lane and finishes. And the Lady Cougars lead 4-0. Abby Specht brings it up, gives it over to number 34. That's Ellie Clark. She loses it to Dom. Dom gets a pass from Madison Hughes. Reese Markley gives it to Casavicius. Hughes and Dom get on the floor after it, or Dom does. And it's going to be a jump ball. It'll be a Illini Central ball after the alternating possession. Schaefer's got it, shoots, it's blocked, I think, it looked like. Rebound down to Olson, gives it to Specht. Nice pass inside from Rodriguez to Olson, just runs off the rim. Dom comes down with it. She gives a nice pass to Casavicius, who finishes it, and it's 6-0 in favor of Illini Central, and Pawnee calls timeout. Again, apologize for leaving that on the screen. Luckily, I have the actual feed up on my laptop too, so I can see how it's going for you at home, and kind of hard to watch a game when you've got Lance's face on the screen. So as much as I love Lance, you don't want to sit there and watch him all day, so got it figured out, and we'll be good to go the rest of the way. I think from the looks of what the officials are talking about, they've just Coach Hamilton took a 30-second timeout. We've been doing the mask break timeouts once a quarter after the 5-minute, right around the 5-minute mark, and I think the officials decided to give Pawnee, it seemed like, give them their timeout back, so that way they just count this as a mask break and just take a full timeout. So good of the officials to consider that situation, since that timeout was taken right around, it's like, as you can see on the screen, it's 4:47 to go in the first. Just give it a full timeout. Give the girls a break from wearing their masks. And we're back to action as Pawnee inbounds the ball. It'll be Abby Specht bringing it up. Ball's tipped away as she tried to throw it to Rodriguez. Dom's going to throw it ahead to Markley. Kicks it back out to Casavicius. Casavicius shoots a jumper. It's off. Dom got the rebound. Got it knocked away by number 34. That's Ellie Clark. Casavicius on the left wing. To the top goes Dom for three. It's off. Rebound down to Maya Rodriguez. She gives it up to Abby Specht as they head the other direction. One of the fun things about broadcasting this is you see how quickly you can remember names and numbers of people you haven't ever met before. You can't remember. I almost left my backpack with my laptop at home, and I'm already trying to remember these names, and almost becomes a game. The ball goes off the Illini Central foot. Specht's going to take it out underneath the basket. Looks like a stack set for Pawnee. Ellie Clark goes down, sets a screen, try to get it into Olsen. Olsen goes up, gets it blocked, and that's a foul after number 22. Morgan Langheim got the offensive rebound, so she's going to go to the free throw line with an opportunity to shoot two. One thing about not having hardly anyone in the gym is you can hear everything the coaches say, and I got headphones on and I can hear everything they're saying. Morgan Langheim hits the first free throw. She'll take the second. And it is off to the left a little and didn't hit the rim. So that'll be a taking it out situation. Number 11 is checking in. That is Riley Shutt. She's checking in for Pawnee. And 44 Maya Rodriguez checks out. Savage just gives it to Dom. Dom to Madison Hughes for two. Misses. Rebound down to Langheim. She gives it to Specht. We'll bring it up. Over to Shutt on the left wing. Back to Specht up top. Savage just jumps out. Ellie Clark shoots a jump shot. Misses it. Rebound down to Chloe Dom. She'll push it the other direction. Hits it ahead on the right side to Reese Markley. Markley looks for Dom as she cuts through. But then doesn't throw it to her. Shoots a three and it bounces off the rim. Pawnee with the ball up top, reverses it down to Clark. Clark's being trapped in the baseline corner, falls down, but she gets a timeout called. Timeout called by Coach Hamilton. It'll be a 30-second timeout. miss by Morgan Langheim, and she makes it. So it's 6-3 in favor of Illini Central. Casavicius has it up top, gives it to Schaefer. Schaefer looks to Hughes. Good pass to Hughes. He tried to get it into Dom. She dumps it into Hughes inside. She goes up, misses. Rebound down to Abby Specht from Pawnee. She'll head the other way with it. Pawnee moving it around. Markley gets a, looks almost steals. She does as Casavicius gets on the floor. Schaefer had tracked it down. She gives it to Dom. Dom goes the other direction, so the nice bounce pass to Markley. Misses. No, yeah, Reese misses it. Rebound down to number 11, Riley Shutt. Specht pushes it up with the left-handed dribble, gives it over to Shutt. Shutt drives, throws it down to, that's Langheim in the corner, being trapped. Olsen's got it, goes up. Schaefer gets the rebound, gives it to Markley. Markley to Dom. Dom's going to go drive in, throw it up, goes off the rim. Rebound down to Specht. We hit the 1:35 point left in the first quarter. Illini Central's 1-3-1, doing a good job of kind of keeping it where they want it. Chloe jumps that passing lane, goes up, finishes. And it's 8-3 in favor of Illini Central. That play right there is why you run a 1-3-1. Trying to get a long skip pass. And Chloe's pretty, obviously, really quick, and she was able to jump that pass. Nice move by Olsen. Looked like she might have got fouled, but she got her own rebound anyway. Didn't quit playing when she got fouled and it wasn't called. And she finishes it, and it's 8-5. It's kind of got the feel of a Saturday morning game right now. Coached for a number of years, and Saturday mornings are usually the same. Madison Hughes with a nice drive, but it goes off. She needs to just get back on defense, not stay down there and pick up a foul that far away from our own basket. Rebound down to Dom off the miss. Dom gives it, I'm going to call a foul here, blocking foul. Looks like we have maybe a sub getting ready to come in. Nope, yep, I was right. So Maya Rodriguez checks back in for Sarah Olsen. Markley gives it right back to Casavicius, who goes up in the lane and finishes it. Nice finish by Madison Casavicius. And it's 10-5 in favor of Illini Central. 15 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Specht gives it off to Rodriguez, who looks inside. Illini Central's late on the defense to get there. 2-1. Dom doesn't get it out of her hands in time. And at the end of the first quarter, it's 10-5 in favor of Illini Central. We'll be back in just a second. Okay, we're back. I'll set the 10 girls on the court here in a minute. Looks like we got some subs for Illini Central. Pawnee looks like it's the same 5 that went off. That's 11, Riley Shutt. 5, Abby Specht. 22, Morgan Langheim. Number 44, Maya Rodriguez. And number 34, Allie Clark. Ball gets bounced on the line, and it's going to be Illini Central basketball. The Cougars have subbed in number 32, Sophie Snyder, and number 12, Kylie Green. They join Casavicius, Markley, and Dom on the court. Looks like, I wasn't sure, it looks like Pawnee went zone on that, and Chloe Dom's left open for 3. She hits it, and it's 13-5. Green did a good job Monday night against Williamsville on the bottom of the 1-3-1. We'll see what she can do here. Pawnee doing a good job of moving the ball from side to side. That's what you have to do against this zone. Even if it looks like you're not getting a shot, you've got to make them move. Casavicius just takes the ball, then throws it right to Dom. Tries to throw it to Dom, I mean to say. And almost got stolen by Pawnee. Pawnee was doing a good job there, moving, like I said, moving the ball. Somebody watching that might think, well, they're not doing the right thing. Having coached a 1-3-1 myself, you really don't like that. It's hard to get where you're supposed to be, and eventually somebody doesn't hustle. So they were doing a good job. Just one pass got stolen. I think that almost is a steal by Riley Schutt. Dom jump stop, gives it to Markley. She pulls for 2 on the baseline corner and hits it. And just like that, it's 15-5 in favor of Illini Central. See if Pawnee can move that ball the same way they were a moment ago. That's good quick ball movement. Got to swing it. Yep, there they do. That's a good pass. This is being ready to shoot when you get it. Trapped there and tipped away by Chloe Dom. Number 11, Riley Schutt with it. Gives it to Speck on the right. Gives it down into Clark. Clark looks inside. It's taken away by Casavicius again. They're going to call it jump ball. And it will be Illini Central's ball this time. Dom brings it up. She's going to go to the right wing to Markley. Markley swings it across to Dom, who drives, shoots a nice little pull-up jump shot on the baseline. And it's 17-5 in favor of Illini Central. Chloe Dom has literally lived her entire career on plays like that. Drives, it gets tipped away by Pawnee, and it will be Illini Central basketball. Dom gives it to Casavicius on the left wing. Back to Dom on the right wing. She's going to pull for 3. It's off. Sophie Snyder for Illini Central keeps it alive. Casavicius tracks it down, gives it to Markley. Markley with a nice baseline pass to Kylie Green, who makes a bounce pass into Sophie Snyder, and she hits it. Good basketball. I sound a little excited when I talk about those kids. Those freshmen played for me last year. Ooh, that's a good pass by Speck. That's a good pass in there. It's a foul. They're going to call it on the floor, I think, because she got grabbed before she went up to shoot. But that was a great pass by Speck. That's one of the passes that when you're when you're coaching a 1-3-1 zone, you don't want that pass to go. And that was a good look by her. And unfortunately, Rodriguez wasn't able to get the shot off before she got fouled. And as we go under 5 minutes, we'll take a mask break and we'll be right back. And we're back. Like I said, just under 5 minutes to go here in the game between Illini Central. 5 minutes to go in the first half here at Illini Central's game with the Pawnee Lady Indians. So we're going to inbound it underneath the basket. They try to throw it into Langheim. I'm going to get a jump ball. This one's going to go to Pawnee. Coach Hamilton letting Speck to know he wants her to throw a lob on that pass instead of a bounce pass. She's open. That time, Sophie Snyder does a good job of getting her hands on it. The Cougars have a 4-on-1 break. Casavas just goes up, and it rolls off. Dom times her jump, but it's going to be off of her. And at first they said it was Illini Central ball, but just pointed the wrong direction. Mr. Haas, one of the officials today. Mr. Galvin, the other one. And I think, it's funny with the mask, you can never tell. The other official coached against him. He's from Delvin. Gosh, his name escapes me now. Lee. I won't be able to think of his name now. Yeah, Teal. Played, I think he and his brother both played at Delvin, and their sister, she was a great basketball player. Anyway, when I'm sitting here talking to myself, Pawnee throws it out of bounds. Coach Hamilton a little frustrated with those kind of turnovers. That, to me, looked like a Saturday morning game, or a Saturday morning turnover. It's not on the same page yet. And they had a long bus ride to get here, too. Markley's going to pull for three. It's off, but Casavas just tracks it down. She's going to pull for three. Hers bounces off the rim. Kylie Green does a good job of getting a hand on it. Another jump ball. And this one will be Illini Central's. Dom with it up top, over onto the right wing to Markley. Markley bounces it to Green, who travels. She didn't have her feet situated when she caught it. And it'll be Pawnee basketball. Nice pass by Schutt to Langheim, up top to Speck. Speck down to, that's Sarah Olson's back in, and that's a foul on Kylie Green for Illini Central. That's the fifth. No, our clock keeper, Darcy Tolan, he's right on top of things. And by the time I can even say it was a foul on us, he's already got it up on the scoreboard. So we have 14 fouls. There's 2 for Pawnee. That probably was a kick, maybe. There's a shot missed by Langheim. Gives it to Casavicius. Casavicius to Dom. Over to Markley on the right. Up top, Dom reverses it to Casavicius. Back up top, Dom. Markley's wide open. She needs to look to shoot. Can't get caught up in some of that stuff. Just gotta play. I've seen that a lot. Not in this game, but a lot during the last. After a week of broadcasting 6 games, something every night, you can't get frustrated when someone does something that's frustrating to you. You gotta keep playing. Drive by Schutt. She loses it, but it ends up in the hands of Langheim. Back up top to Speck. She throws a nice attempt at a skip pass to Langheim, but the ball goes out of bounds, a little bit high. It'll be Illini Central basketball with 2:44 to go in the first half. It is a zone now from Pawnee. They started in man, now they're zone. Nice kick out. Schaefer's going to pull for two. Misses it. Rebound down to Specht. Gives it off to Schutt on the left wing. She drives, bounces it to Langheim. He brings it back up top to Specht. Comes back the same way. Reverse to Riley Schutt. She drives, and it goes, couldn't tell. It was off of an Illini Central foot. And it is Pawnee's basketball. Coach Hamilton calls one. It looks like a 1-4 set. Screen across under the basket. And then gives it to Rodriguez up top. Schutt takes a dribble, pulls back up, gives it off to Specht, goes off her foot. Madison Casavicius on a left-handed dribble goes up and misses a left-handed attempt, but she's going to shoot two. And with 1 minute and 56 seconds to go in the first half, Illini Central leads 19-5. Savage's first free throw hits the back of the rim and bounces off to the left. That free throw is short. And it'll be Pawnee basketball. Drives right through the middle. Illini Central and Pawnee battle for it. And it will be Pawnee basketball on another jump ball. Coach Hamilton wants him to run 15, which is almost out of the same set, but Olsen misses it. Rebound down to Markley, and it's going to be another jump ball. It's like a junior high girls game right now with all the jump balls. I think that's probably the 7th one. Markley's got it on the left wing, skips it to Dom, who's thought about pulling from three. Markley will pull from three, and she'll hit it. And it's 22-5 with 1:22 to go in the first half. When I say this game has a Saturday morning feel, it just doesn't, it's not the same pace as what it was on Monday, or I don't know what our game was on Tuesday pace-wise, but just kind of moving slow. Nice shot by Riley Schutt. Almost blocked by Dom. It was the way to get that shot off before Dom could get there to swat it away. Dom looks over to Casavicius. Up top to Markley. To Dom's going to pull for another three. It goes off the rim. Rebound down to number 5, Specht. She'll push it the other direction. She's a point guard for the Lady Indians. Gives it to Rodriguez, who tries to throw a cross-court pass to Langheim, and it gets knocked away, or it's off of Langheim's hand. It'll be Illini Central basketball with 35 seconds to go in the first half. Savage just brings it up. Over to Markley on the right. Markley back to Casavicius. Good ball movement. Dom looks at the three but doesn't shoot that. Markley ball fake down to Schaefer. Schaefer gets it knocked away by Olsen. Dom gets it. She goes up strong, misses. Rebound down to Specht. Left-hand dribble, gives it off to Schutt on the left side. And that shot at the buzzer by Specht is off. And at the half, Illini Central leads 22-7. We'll go away, obviously, sound-wise during the halftime, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes. Glad you're with us. And we're back. Start the third quarter. Looks like Pawnee starting with their same starting five. Illini Central is as well. Dom off to Markley. Markley tries to throw it back to Dom. Goes off her hand out of bounds. And when I said this is the same starting five for both, let me give you those starting fives. 22 Langheim, 20 Sarah Olson, 5 Abby Specht, 44 Maya Rodriguez, and 34 Ellie Clark. For Illini Central, it's 10 Reese Markley, 21 Chloe Dom, 25 Madison Hughes, 24 Lana Schaefer, and 23 Madison Casavicius. Nice steal by Chloe Dom. She's going the other way. Good hustle back by Specht to try to keep her from making it. Chloe misses it. Rebound down to Specht. It's going to be a foul on, call it on Reese Markley. That's her first. Team's first in the second half. Illini Central stays in their 1-3-1. Reverse it over to Clark. She dumps it down to Rodriguez. Illini Central late on their rotation. That was a nice pass, and it's 22-9 in favor of Illini Central. Casavicius up top to Markley. Markley to Dom. Dom to Markley, keeping it on the same side. Casavicius comes to the top, gives it to Dom. Schaefer's going to shoot from the baseline corner. It's off the rim. Rebound down to Sarah Olson. For Pawnee. It's a kick ball on Chloe Dom. Nice bounce pass inside. That looked like Clark that made that pass. That was a nice pass, and we're going to get a foul on Illini Central. It's going to be a two-shot foul as Maya Rodriguez will go to the free throw line. Misses the first. And misses the second. Dom will bring it up on the right wing to Casavicius. Up top to Markley, reverses to Dom. Dom drives baseline, shoots a shot, gets fouled by Olson. Good to see Illini Cougar legend Kendall Artheloni in the gym tonight, or today. Really hard to get used to saying that. Chloe's first free throw is up and good. Kendall, as you Illini Central fans know, is the all-time leading scorer in Illini Central basketball history, and just as great of a basketball player she was, even better person. Great to see her. Hope we get a chance to talk to her before we head out of here today. See how things are going at SIUE. Nice pass by Madison Hughes to Madison Casavicius. Ball goes up over the backboard and out of bounds. It'll be Pawnee basketball with 5:37 to go here in the third quarter. Illini Central hanging on to their 22-9 lead. Shot by Abby Specht off. Rebound down to Sarah Olson. Madison Hughes rips it away. And it'll be Illini Central basketball. Casavicius on the right wing, up top to Markley. passes it into Hughes, out to Casavicius, down to Schaefer, pulls for it, misses, rebound down to Olson. Tipped by Dom. Markley gets a steal. She's going to give it up to Schaefer. Now to Dom. Markley with it up top, gives it to Casavicius. Casavicius back to Markley. She drop catches it, so she can't dribble. Dom gets it to Casavicius. Back up top. Lady Cougars being patient against this 2-3 zone being played by Dom. Hits a 3 over Olson. And it's 26-9 in favor of Illini Central. Nice steal by Chloe Dom as she times that out just right. Nice hustle back by Specht. She fouls Dom, but Dom finishes it. And we're under 5 minutes, so that'll be our mask break timeout. We'll be back in a second. We're back. Chloe Dom will shoot a free throw on the backside of that driving layup where she was fouled. Short. Rebound down to Maya Rodriguez. I'm sorry, that's Allie Clark. She tried to fake a pass and drug her pivot foot. So that's the turnover. So Illini Central will bring it up, leading 28-9. Nice and Hughes with a layup. Track it down. Good hustle by Specht. She wasn't going to be able to get it. She tracks it down. Saved it. Goes way over the basket. Chloe Dom tracks it down. She pushes it the other direction. Dumps it down to Casavicius. Casavicius makes the layup. Specht brings it up, gives it to Langheim, who finishes over Schaefer. Have some subs coming into the game with 2:34 to go in the third quarter. Illini Central leads 32-11. Ball up top to Markley, reverses it to Dom. Dom with the pass, tries to throw it in to Hughes. It's a little high. Schaefer and Green checking in. I'm sorry, Schneider and Green checking in for Hughes and Schaefer, who check out. And number 11, Riley Shutt checks in for Pawnee. Sarah Olson checks out. Shot by Kylie Green's off. Rebound down to Rodriguez. Spect to Shutt. Shutt over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez tries to throw it up to Riley Shutt, and it's going to be over and back. You'll hear that mouse clicking. Nice drive by Kylie Lynn, and her pass into Sophie Schneider, and she gets fouled. Snyder's first free throw is off to the right. Second one is good for Sophie. And we have another sub in the game. That's number 45. That's Izzy Vanetti. She comes in for Maya Rodriguez. Called a kickball on that. Number 11 shot with it. She gives it over to Specht. Specht throws it to Langheim. Back to Specht. Reverse to Shutt. Not sure what that was, one way or the other. A little sloppy there. Dom's going to go the other direction with it. She drives, misses, gets her own rebound, kicks it out to Markley. Markley gets tripped. Shoots a three and hits it. 36-11 with 56 seconds to go in the third quarter. Nice pass from Riley Shutt. It got tipped away, but that's a great look. Jump stop by Dom, misses. Rebound down to Langheim. Markley tries to grab it. She does a good job of ripping it away. With 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. Good ball movement. Ellie Clark back up top. Pawnee's done a good job against our defense in terms of moving the basketball. It's just haven't been able to make that one extra pass that gets an open look. And at the end of three, it's 36-11 in favor of Illini Central. We'll be back in a second. floor. Amber Bradbury's checked in. Dom steals it, gives it to Markley. Markley gives it off to Hughes. She misses. Rebound down to Bradbury. She's a new sub in the game. Everybody else is the same. Illini Central knocks it away again. Shut gives it to Bradbury. Tipped by Markley. And we get called for a travel. Dom brings it up. Over to Schaefer on the right wing. Shoots it. Short. Rebound down to Chloe. Chloe tracks it down. Gives it to Markley. And we're going to have a foul called. Looks like Olsen's going to check back in. Check in for Riley Shutt. Downs it to Markley. Markley back to Schaefer. She shoots from the baseline and hits that one. Turnover on Pawnee, Illini Central basketball with 6:51 to go in the game, leading 38-11. Markley to Schaefer to Dom, down to Kylie Green on the baseline. It's long. Rebound down to number 45, Izzy Finetti. Bradbury gets called for travel. Sub. Maya Rodriguez going to come back in the game. Markley to Dom. Dom shoots a three. It's off. Rebound down to Olsen. Clark throws a pass that Dom gets a piece of, looked like, but I think after Dom did, Rodriguez got a tip it after that. We're 6:01 to go. Dom with it to Markley. Up top to Schaefer. She reverses it to Dom. Dom throws it down to Kylie Green, who takes the jump shot and makes it. Nice pass from Clark. That's one of the things you want to do against that 1-3-1. Olsen slides in there, takes that pass and finishes it. Real nice pass there by Ellie Clark. Markley on the left wing. Schaefer up top. Schaefer drives, loses it. Hughes loses it, gets it back. Green is up on the floor. Dom reverses, or a nice skip pass. A three by Markley. Long. Rebound down. Save. Attempted save by Kylie Green. And it goes out of bounds. She stepped on the line. Pawnee basketball. Clark brings it up. She skips it across. Kylie Green jumps the pass. And she's going to go in for a layup and misses it. Rebound down to Ellie Clark. She brings it the other direction. Markley guarding her. Olsen, skip pass to Rodriguez. Dumps it down to Langheim. That was a nice pass. Langheim misses it. but the rebound comes down to Sarah Olson, and she finishes it. Dom brings it the other way, 40-15 in favor of Illini Central. Schaefer catches. She reverses it out to Markley. Markley gives it to Hughes at the top of the key. Going to call a foul. Probably questionable foul there. I don't know. It's like she tipped it away, but I think it's going to be called on Langheim. And we'll have a math timeout as this is the first stoppage under the 5-minute mark. One thing we've been doing through all of our broadcasts is letting our fans at home know what we have coming up. The next 3 games for the Lady Cougars, and this is not how you would really want it necessarily, but in this shortened season, this is the way it works. The girls will have tomorrow off, I assume, since it's Sunday, practice-wise. And then they play Monday here again against Midwest Central and my dear friend Coach Eric Weaver. Looking forward to seeing Eric on Monday evening. And then on the 2nd, Tuesday, the girls will hop a bus to Mount Pulaski to take on the Lady Hilltoppers. From the way Coach Clark talked earlier, Mount Pulaski's having a terrific season. And then March 3rd, so 3 straight days, and the girls will hop a bus the other direction to head to Glassford to take on the Illini Bluffs Lady Tigers. So those are the next 3 games coming up as we wind down this shortened but very thankful for an opportunity to have it season. So we'll broadcast the game on Monday with the Lady Raiders, and then we'll give you the links for the other 2. So back to action here with 4:21 to go in the game. Hughes drives, misses, rebound down to Langheim. That's a foul on Madison Hughes. That'll be the 3rd team foul on Illini Central. Hughes is 2nd. 4 minutes to go in the game. Bradbury's checked back in. It's kicked by Chloe Dom. So we've got Bradbury, Finetti, Langheim, Rodriguez, and Olson. Rodriguez is a pretty good player too. She's made some good decisions today and seems to see the floor well. She's made a couple nice passes. There's a good idea. It's just jumped by Madison Hughes. Bradbury's guarding her. Hughes brings it back out. It's passed up to Schaefer. Schaefer to Markley. Markley reverses to Dom. Dom down to Hughes. Hughes drives, kicks it out to Schaefer. That's a nice pass. And Schaefer hits it. That's good basketball between the girls. It's 42-15 with 3:17 to go in the game. Nice drive by Bradbury. It's a jump ball. It's going to be a jump ball. It'll be Illini Central basketball. Markley to Dom, bringing it up. Schneider had checked in. Schaefer on the right wing. Looks to reverse it. Loses the handle on it. It'll be another jump ball. This one's going to be Pawnee's. Bradbury brings it up. Olson back up to Rodriguez. Over to Bradbury. It's kicked into the crowd by Chloe Dom. Bradbury cuts through. That's a nice pass. Olson goes up and makes it. It's a nice shot. It was a really nice pass by Bradbury. She had a couple turnovers when she was in there before, and I saw Coach Hamilton take some time to talk to her. And she's come in and made her. That's a really nice pass. Markley to Dom. Dom gets it down to Hughes, who loses it. It goes off of the foot of Izzy Finetti, I think. And it will stay with Illini Central. Dom's going to get it. Reverse it to Markley. Over to Schaefer, who pulls for another two. Rolls out. Snyder gets it. Goes up. Rebound down to Langheim. Good sport. Helps Madison Hughes up. There's another jump ball. 3 subs coming in for Pawnee. Looks like Olsen goes out. Langheim goes out. Rodriguez goes out. Number 2, Casey Berry comes in. Number 15, Ashlyn Kern comes in. And Riley Shutt came back. That was a 3 by Reese Markley, I think. Steal by Dom. She goes the other way, gives it up to Reese. Reese gives it back to Dom. Dom looks inside to Hughes. Hughes goes up, misses. Rebound down to Finetti, and she gives it off to number 11, Riley Shutt, who I thought played well in the first half. Reverses it to Bradbury. Bounce pass to Shutt. Bradbury gives it off to Berry, who drives. Bounce pass. Reese Markley goes after it with the tallest person on the court, Finetti, the shortest and the tallest. It's a jump ball. And with that, Coach Munner's going to take his 2 seniors out. So here on senior morning, they get a walkout together after a good game. Nice pass and a foul, and Finetti's going to shoot 2, I think. So, like I said before the game, those 2 seniors have had terrific careers. I was telling someone at halftime how, for Reese specifically, when she was a freshman and sophomore, we didn't have a JV team. So here she is, the shortest person on the team, and having to play varsity all the time whenever she could get minutes. She stuck with it. It would have been easy when you're not getting very many minutes as a freshman because there isn't a JV game to not want to continue to play. She stuck with it, and they've had terrific careers. And Illini Central Lady Cougars basketball is where it's at because of kids like Chloe Don and like Reese Markley. There's a jump shot by Lana Schaefer. So got a lot of respect for those girls, and their legacy at Illini Central will always be that they held on to the rope and kept this program alive. They've been a part of some really big, great, successful games for our girls program. Nice hustle by Madison Hughes. The game's out of hand score-wise, and you've got our 5 freshmen on the court still hustling and playing hard. So that's where we are too. We've got 2 seniors. We've got 5 freshmen. I'm looking at having 4 8th graders, 5 8th graders. So we'll be young for a couple of years, but we're getting this program headed where we want it to be headed to. And Madison Hughes will get fouled and will go to the free throw line with 19 seconds to go in the game. It's the 5th foul on Riley Shutt. I wondered why she hadn't played earlier in the 3rd quarter. Maybe she was in foul trouble, and I didn't realize that. So Maya Rodriguez will check in for her. First free throw is no good. Second one is off. And with 19 seconds to go, let's see if the Pawnee can get another bucket here, or Illini Central can keep from fouling at the end of the game like this. You don't want to foul with this much time left. So Bradbury with the ball. Tries to throw it down to number 15. That is Ashlyn Kern. Izzy Finetti tries to shoot. Kylie Green ends up with it. And they roll loose And with that, we will finish what we've been calling senior morning, since it's not senior night. Usually you don't have a senior morning, but that's what we had. And it was a good game. Pawnee played hard, and Our Lady Cougars were able to prevail 47-18. It's been a big week. Like I said, we played a really good game on Monday and won a close one. And then we went to a really good Porta team and went down to Port Petersburg and took on their team, and they have a terrific team, and we got it handed to us the other night. And they're not. They're all that's advertised. Sorry, I couldn't spit that out the way I wanted to. So, so then to be able to come in here today and get a win on, like I said, what we're calling senior morning. On senior morning, we were able to. It's good that we were able to get a win. So, and a big week next week. Like I said, 3 games in 3 straight days. Well, I only do the next 3. So anyway, as we get ready here, like I said to somebody, it'd be a lot better if I had someone to run the laptop and I could talk at the same time, but I don't, so I'm doing all of it. So here I am talking to you, clicking around, sounding like I don't know what I'm doing, but we are ready for our interview with Coach Bunner. So, well, we could talk about the game, but kind of probably took second place to the events of today. What do you got to say about your 2 seniors as they get ready to, as they wind down here their careers in this last couple of weeks?
I mean, there's so much I could say about those seniors and just what they've meant to the program for these last 4 years, and just the sacrifices, the dedication, the loyalty that they have shown the last 4 years is tremendous, and that's really what you want as a coach. Is just that loyalty to the program, and would do anything that I ask them to do, and they've been right there since freshmen in doing that. They came on and knew exactly how our program is ran, and they bought in, and obviously really tremendously proud of them, and just thankful beyond measure of everything that they've done for me in the program.
Yeah, I was actually, I said on the air about, like, Reese especially was in this situation where she comes out of the 8th grade. She's one of the smaller kids you've had. She doesn't get to play JV. She almost spends an entire first year of not getting to play because no offense to her, and she knows it. You couldn't play her. Right. I mean, how many kids? We have kids that get to play that don't stick with it.
Yeah.
And she doesn't, and she sticks with it. And like I said on the broadcast too, I tweeted last Saturday the kind of thing you'd make fun of me for in terms of the way it's worded, but it's not always about winning. It's about doing your part and holding your, not letting go of that rope. And we said that last year about Kendall, and these 2 held on to it when it would have been easy to go, you know what, forget it. Especially this year too, with the whole not even knowing, like 6 weeks ago, we didn't know if we were going to play.
Yeah, and so I'm glad I've been able to see these seniors through, because they deserve that. Even though it's a weird season, they deserved to finish out this program the way they came in, and just doing exactly what I've asked them to do. Talk about Reese. I mean, she has brought the same energy every single day since she was a freshman, and so I know exactly what to expect from her every day. Chloe, obviously, she has matured so much from her freshman year. I was warned when she was coming in to be a freshman of you got to watch out for her. Like I don't know if you'll be able to wrangle her in and be able to coach her. And it couldn't have been farther from the truth. She was so easy to. She knew she wasn't a finished product. She knew she had the talent, but she knew that she had stuff to learn. And she did make mistakes that freshman year, and she did take it on the chin sometimes. Sometimes I had to grab her by the jersey and get on her, and you know, that she could have easily said, "Nah, I'm not dealing with this," but she took it, and she knew what I was trying to do and the place I was trying to get her. And like I said, I couldn't be more thankful for the way that these two girls have responded to me.
Yeah, they're great kids, and you've done a good job with them. And you're right. I mean, I do remember that. People wondering whether your personality and her personality were gonna mesh,
Right.
and it's funny how it all ends up working out.
Yep.
And like I said about coaching junior high compared to high school, what you said about Chloe is what you see. You see high school kids hopefully mature and become not better people, but
Right.
able to handle adversity better. To where in junior high you actually can physically see kids get better and the light bulb come on. They're definitely two terrific role models as you look over and see your 5 freshmen standing together, and looking at how this goes.
Right.
You need that.
And that was probably one of the bigger reasons why I needed this year, is for Chloe and Reese to show the freshmen what we do in our program. And because if those freshmen would have not had that season, came in sophomore year, they would have no idea what it means to be an Illini Central girls basketball player. And so I'm glad they got to learn from two of the best.
Yeah, and because Kendall standing right over there, Kendall got to learn from Dakota, and Dakota got to learn from Alexis pass catch, and she got to learn from Bailey pass catch, and Selena, and on and on and on. I'm going to forget somebody, and if some of your players happen to be listening, I don't mean to leave anybody out, but those 5 freshmen standing over there right now, they're on their own now.
Right.
When this season's over, they don't have juniors and seniors to lean on, and that's tough, and it's just a testament to Reese and to Chloe how they were able to handle themselves and the careers they've had. So, and you're a huge part of that too. So it's been fun, and it was a good game today. Big week ahead. I only do the next 3, but you said it's 4 straight days.
Yeah,
so
Monday through Thursday.
So is Thursday on the road too?
Yeah. Monday's the only home game, and 3 on the road.
So it'll be a fun week, but you'll get better, and you gotta enjoy all the moments, especially with it being no postseason, that you're just trying to get as much out of it as you can. So thanks for all you do. Good job again today, and we'll talk to you on Monday night.
Thanks, Coach.
Yep, see you. So like I said, or like he said, we've got 4 straight games coming up. It's just been it was a fun day, and I'm glad that you tuned in. If you tuned in, and if you're still with us, it was a good game and a good opportunity to recognize our terrific seniors, and I'm really excited about our freshmen too. I think that's the best part of the season. We've got to watch 2 really good players in their career, and we're also getting to see the future, and I'm excited about these girls. Like I said, I'm a little biased because I coached them, and I'm proud of them too, and we're looking forward to the future in our girls program. So that being said, I hope you have a terrific Friday. As I look out the windows, it looks like the sun's still shining, and hopefully it's getting close to 60 degrees. We're gonna grill out at the Warnley House, and I hope that you have a terrific day today and the rest of the weekend. Be safe, take care, and we'll talk to you